Hello. In this tutorial, we are going to cover how to set up your database in Aurora. Establishing a database can be a big competitive advantage for your organization. It will allow you to design systems more quickly and accurately, and it will help you price your installs more precisely. To get started, click on the fourth icon down on the left side of your screen. This takes you to the database section. You have your modules, inverters, balance of system components, suppliers, manufacturers, and other components soon to come. Let's start with modules. You will notice that we have a number of modules with yellow stars next to them. Those are the modules that we have designated for our organization. They will be the only modules that show up when we choose to design a system. To add to that list, simply click on the star next to a module. You can search for the module of your choice in the top right. You can search by model, frame type, mono or polysilicon, thin film, etc., PSTC rating, or manufacturer. Let's go ahead and search by manufacturer. I'm going to search for Yingli modules. So you can see here's a page of all the Yingli modules in Aurora. From here, I can refine my search further. So for example, I can choose to only pull up 250 watt rated modules. And here's a submenu of modules, all Yingli modules that are 250 watts within Aurora's database. Remember, you have the same functionality for inverters and balance of system components. Next, I'm going to show you another very special feature of Aurora, and that is the ability to specify prices in your database. The first thing you need to do is set up a supplier. So I'm going to add a supplier here, and we're going to call this Solar Supplier 3. And we're going to input an address for him. This is a random address. Actually, these are our offices. Please feel free to stop by at any time if you're in the area. And I'm going to put in a phone number and a website and an email. Now I know this may seem tedious, but you only have to do it once. And I highly recommend it. It will come in handy at a later stage. Check off which components you get from this supplier, and it is now set up in your database. From here, go to one of the components that you selected. So I'm going to go ahead and pick this Yingli module that I just selected. And you can see that you pull up some basic information about the module. It has its characteristics, a description, and its electrical, mechanical, and other information about this particular module. If I click on price, I can now select a supplier, so supplier 3. Input a cost, so let's say I buy these at $200. And the price at which you would sell them. So say I sell these at $255 module. And you'll see that Aurora automatically calculates your cost per watt, your markup, and your price per watt. If I go back to my database, you'll see that that is now in there. Now the benefit of this is if I go to my installations, and let's just pull up one that I've done before. So Residential Demo California. And I can now go and add a design. And put in a $1 per watt cost and a price per watt cost. So here's my design. And you all at this point know how to lay out modules. So I'm going to select the module that I just added the price to. I'm going to choose 3 rows of 8 modules per row. And I will go ahead and place those here. So you can see that gives me 24 modules, 6 kilowatts, and the estimated price is $27,000 based off of the $4.50 per watt input that I mentioned. So I'll save this, and let's go straight to the cost breakdown. So in here, you see once again the summary based off of the dollar per watt estimate. But if I pull up a more detailed cost breakdown, you can see that we've pulled in automatically the price of the module, the markup, the number of modules, and how much this project would cost and what we expect our gross margin to be. You can export this to Excel, or you can add a line item and augment this particular page. So to show you how this would look for a more complete installation, I'll pull up this dual string inverter design. You can see it has a lot more components and balance of system components and modules. Now I'll go down here to the cost breakdown. And in here you can see a pretty comprehensive list. All of the modules and other components that we have, and a more detailed cost breakdown. And of course you can download this into Excel, or you can add a line item. The benefit of this will always be in your database, and it will always be available for you to look at and understand how you came up with your cost. Great! Thank you for watching. That wraps up our session. Please email us if you have any questions at support@aurorasolar.com. Have a great day.